Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Well, that ship, the Freewinds, is, well, nobody's still off the ship. Last week we reported that the cruise ship, the Freewinds, was in St. Lucia and it was quarantined. No one was allowed to get off the ship because of a case of an outbreak of measles suspected of one of their crew members, and doctors went on board. They ordered the vaccine for all the passengers on board, and then the ship actually set sail. It set sail back for its home port in Curaçao. Now the big problem is they still haven't been able to get off the ship. Everyone is still stuck on board. They've taken about 221 blood samples now, and they've sent it off to the Netherlands, and that's where they're going to be doing the blood samples, making sure there's no trace of the virus. Meanwhile, everybody on the ship has been quarantined. So it's not turning out to be a great cruise holiday for anybody on that ship. Also, about 10 to 20 people have been able to prove and provide proof to the authorities that they have been vaccinated. So it seems like they will be allowed to get off the ship very shortly. They're expecting the blood sample results to get back late today or early tomorrow, at which point they will start letting people off the ship depending on if there's any trace of the measles virus in their bloodstream. And if you have any trace whatsoever, even if you haven't broken down with it, you're staying on that ship for a little while. So this could turn into an awful long experience for some people on this cruise, and really not necessarily for any fault of their own, right? An outbreak of measles is just something you don't normally expect when you go on a cruise or go on any holiday anywhere. Also, in other news, a big update on the Oasis of the Seas. Remember, a crane fell in dock while she was in dry dock getting one of her ensiopods repaired and looked at. Well, it turns out that's going to cost in repairs about $50-some million worth of damage was done. You got to remember, a lot of it fell right on the back where the Aqua Show is, and there's a lot of high-tech things that are going on that Aqua Show. I mean, the stage itself rises and lowers, and the lighting that's involved back there, and the high-pressure water, because that water has to fill and lower, and there's a lot of hydrojets in there. So yeah, a lot more damage than was expected. $50-some million worth it's going to cost that cruise line. Not all of that is repairs, of course. Some of that is loss of revenue for having to return all the money for canceling 3 weeks worth of cruises. So a very expensive crane accident that happened for the Oasis of the Seas, and a lot of people disappointed with their cruise vacation getting canceled, and that I completely understand. So that's it for the news. A quick update on a couple of stories that are going on. I'm checking out some other stories that happened with couples being kicked off the cruise ships and things like that. I'm trying to find out follow-ups to some of those stories, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can find out any more information out there on those. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.